The youth will either become part of the solution or of the problem, and we need to listen to them and help them find the common ground.
It's young people who are voicing their views on social media and other digital platforms. The youth is absolutely the future. A lot of people feel disillusioned with the political process, and this involves restrictions from the pandemic, but also to rising inequality, to youth feeling that disillusioned about the government's efforts to address issues such as climate change.
Communication is a crucial point for the youth, and what I've learned as a young woman leading an international organization for the youth is that we have to speak their own languages, and we have to translate all the political press releases and documents into the language that can fit and can be understood for the youth.
It's very important that people feel that they're part of the political process, that they're not just pawns in some wider geopolitical game. This engagement needs to be consistent, and it needs to be genuine. Young people can tell when politicians, when governments are being hypocritical. A more creative approach, including unorthodox, perhaps, opinion leaders, various influencers, various different tools for engaging these audiences that feel disillusioned.
I think that the best way to equip youth is make them understand what security is, what NATO does, to talk more in schools, in high schools, in universities, of what security means for a country.
Less hierarchical forms of communication, less stiff press conferences, less bureaucratic memos or a very technocratic language. Use President Zelensky as an example.
Where young people can help us, since they kind of are looking towards the future, they can help us find the narrative about the future, like who we are, what we are trying to do, what their future should be about. Young people know in what world they want to live in, and many of them want to live in the world that is democratic. If democracy doesn't work, people start seeking alternatives.
If we lose the youth, we will lose the war. It's that simple.